Sacramento, what's happening? Sacktown Pete, back at it again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. Boy, we are talking about tomorrow night's playing against the Golden State Warriors. The Sacramento Kings will tip off at Sacramento against the Golden State Warriors in a single elimination game tomorrow night at 7 p.m. I will be there, but boy, I want to talk about some of the keys to the game and the two X factors that I have in mind that will be the difference makers in tomorrow night's game. I'm talking about Davion Mitchell, shout out to my guy Off Night, and Keon Ellis. Davion Mitchell, speaking with him the other day, he is ready for this basketball game. If you guys don't know, Davion Mitchell only played 8 minutes in Game 7 of the postseason last playoffs against the Golden State Warriors. He only played, let me repeat that. Yes, I know. Blows my mind, and it still haunts me to this day, that Davion Mitchell, your best on-ball defender, only played 8 minutes in a closeout game with the season on line against Stephen Curry. You guys know, if you guys have been following me for quite some time now, you guys know how I feel about that Game 7 defensively and how Stephen Curry went off for 50 points. Steph is great, obviously a generational performance, but I really felt deep down that if Davion Mitchell got more than minutes that he got that game, Stephen Curry would not have dropped 50 points. But anyways, that's all in the past, whatever. I just had to bring that up. But I'm telling you guys, the Golden State Warriors are going to see a different Davion Mitchell this time around, because Davion Mitchell, shout out to the guy Will Z Stats on X, great breakdown here. He goes on to say that Davion Mitchell's restricted area field goals this season, 75.8%. Since the All-Star break, 95.7%. Do me a favor and reread that again for a second time. Let's read it again. This season, 75% of his restricted area field goals, he's made 75% of them. And since the All-Star break, he has gone on a crazy, crazy tear of 95%. And let's not forget about the three ball, how Golden State dared him to shoot the wide open three in the playoff series last year. Golden State better put a body on Davion Mitchell, because I'm telling you, he's locked in. He's ready for this game. I'm daring Golden State to leave him wide open again, because let's face it, I feel really good about Davion Mitchell taking wide open threes than anybody better than before, because Davion Mitchell has been fantastic with the 3-point shot since the All-Star break. Really great to see Davion Mitchell light it up. And I feel like it's all confidence, man. I really do feel like it's all confidence. And I just really am praying to God that Mike Brown gives Davion Mitchell the opportunity and gives him the minutes for tomorrow night's game, because he's going to, let's face it, we are 2 man down. He's going to need to rely on Davion Mitchell to stay on the court. And Davion Mitchell, speaking to him, I expect Davion Mitchell to play 30-plus minutes tomorrow night, guys. He's going to be the deciding factor. Defensively, we already know what Davion Mitchell brings. Offensively, he is going to light it up and be ready tomorrow. I can tell you that for sure. Really good to have that conversation with Davion Mitchell yesterday, and I am 100% with Davion Mitchell. He's going to be locked in. He's ready to go. And it gets me excited, because I will be in the building live seeing Davion Mitchell put in the work and cook the Golden State Warriors defense. And the other guy I want to talk about is Keon Ellis. Boy, big time minutes for Keon Ellis tomorrow night. I mean, a year ago, he was a two-way player. He spent most of his time in the G League, made himself better in getting reps in the G League, whereas opposed to not getting much playoff time or not getting much court time on the court last season. But boy, make no mistake about it, he's worked hard. He has played a big, significant role, especially without Kevin Huerter and Malik Monk. And Keon Ellis is going to be fine. I think this minute's all this talk about, the moment's too big for him and this and that. Nah, man, it's never too big for Keon. Just go out there and do your thing. He's going to do his thing. His 3-point shooting splits, man, shout out to the guy Will Z Stats again. This season on the catch and shoot, Keon Ellis has been 41% overall, and from the pull-up, he's been 41.3%. And since the All-Star break, the catch and shoot, boy, he's been with the pull-up 54%. I mean, that is such a good marginal difference and such a good confidence booster in Keon Ellis' offensive shot. And I feel like Keon Ellis is going to play really big minutes tomorrow because he's going to be going up against, Steph and Clay, the Splash Brothers, that backcourt. And if anything, I think about the internal growth of Keon Ellis and how he's been really, really developed, really good under the coaching staff and in the Kings uniform this season. And I feel like it's going to only pay off dividends for Keon Ellis because we gave him that 3-year extension and he's going to be in the Kings uniform for the foreseeable future. And on top of that, how this big minutes in this big game tomorrow is going to only boost his confidence moving forward if the Kings do win. I mean, I like the spot that Keon Ellis is in, and I'm really happy to see him shine and progress since Kevin Huerter went down with the injury. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. I mean, Keon Ellis, if they dare Keon Ellis to shoot, we already know what he's going to do defensively. I mean, that backcourt clamps of Davion Mitchell and Keon Ellis and De'Aaron Fox, that 3-guard lineup, boy, I mean, it gets me excited to see how that 3-guard lineup is going to be on the court and just go crazy defensively because let's face it, De'Aaron Fox can clamp, Keon Ellis can clamp. Yeah, we call him Ellis Island for a reason, and then off night, we already know what off night does defensively. He stays clamping. So I'm looking forward to seeing these two X factors. I can also say that Keegan Murray is going to be fine. I think he's going to have a big monster game tomorrow. That playoff experience, we're going to learn a lot about Keegan Murray tomorrow night because that playoff experience, what he went through last year as the rookie and as a starter, being the rookie as a starter, it's only going to help his game and, he's going to be ready for the moment because coming in a year or two, he's playing the same team again that he played in his rookie year last year in the playoffs. So shout out to Keegan Murray. I know he's going to stay ready. I know he's going to be ready. And these two in particular, besides Murray, are going to be the key to a Sacramento Kings win tomorrow night. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I haven't slept really well because just thinking about this game. I mean, yeah, who would have thought a play-in game would get so much attention and anticipation? But this is what it is, man. You have two teams from Northern California, technically 80 miles apart. You can say they're rivals and they're the noisy neighbors and whatnot, but it is time for the Sacramento Kings to get this W tomorrow against the Golden State Warriors. Yes, you have a once-in-a-generational lifetime player in Stephen Curry. He sent you home in Game 7. He came into Sacramento and dropped a 50-piece. Let's not let that happen again. Let's remember that when we come out of the tunnel tomorrow night, and let's get it done, Kings. This is a golden opportunity. I know everybody in the comments are going to be like, well, the Kings have no chance. They don't have Huerter. They don't have Monk. They're a man down. I get it. Huerter will be missed. Malik Monk will be missed big time in this game. But it's the next man mentality up. It's that mentality. You got to have that. And the next man up mentality it's calling, as I'm saying, it's Davion Mitchell and Keon Ellis' game. They both are the X factors that will drive the Sacramento Kings to a win. And they both got to show up. They both know it, and I think they both will show up. So with that being said, looking forward to tomorrow night's game. I will keep you guys updated with the post game. Oh, man, it's that time, man. I'm excited. It gets me excited. If you guys are going to the game, please be safe, be loud, stay lit, stay standing. I mean, treat this as a playoff game. This is legit going to be a playoff atmosphere vibe. It's going to be a legit playoff game, and it's going to be electric. I mean, if you guys know how the Kings games are in the playoff times, especially how it was last year, you guys know what I'm talking about. And I'm just looking forward to it, just thinking about the atmosphere and how it's going to be crazy, how like it was last year in the playoffs. It's a one-of-a-kind experience, man. Golden One. Only in Sacramento, man. So with that being said, that's going to do it for me for today's video. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Hey, have yourself a great rest of your evening. Take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward. And let's light that beam tomorrow night. Go Kings.